BFM 91.2 को स्टुडियो घडीमा बेलुकीको ठीक 7 बजेको छ।
यस टाइम चेकका प्रायोजक
सप्तकोशी ओपिसी सिमेन्ट पूर्वको गौरव।
The VAR Show, the one place for your weekly football update.
Hello, good evening to all our listeners. A very warm welcome to the VAR Show, the show which talks about all the various major football leagues in detail. So, यहाँले यो शो BFM 91.2 मेगाहर्ट्जमा सुन्न सक्नुहुन्छ। यो शो हरेक फ्राइडे 7 PM मा एयर हुन्छ। यहाँले यो शो हाम्रो पात्रो एप अथवा www.bfm912.com देखि पनि सुन्न सक्नुहुन्छ। There are a lot of options for you. You can go anyway and listen to it anytime, whenever you feel like. You just have to have the interest maybe. So what do we talk more about in the first segment of the clip one? So first I would like to appreciate Sashi, who will look after the technical aspects of the show today. So he has been with us for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Before that it was Prakash. So हाम्रो शोमा चाहिँ के हुन्छ basically? We have transfers, Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, trivia, songs. You name it, we have it. हामीसँग songs पनि हुन्छ for our non-football listeners. Those who don't like to hear news about football, we also play songs, and the songs are really good. It's personally selected by me. If you want your songs, please message us in the VAR Show Facebook page. We will look after your requests. So our first segment is Premier League. Before that, we'll play a song titled Titanium by David Guetta Fitzia, which will be very perfect for you to open up for the amazing upcoming weekend.
So, welcome back to the VAR show. And as usual, we begin with our first segment, the Premier League. Football दर्शकहरूको लागि perhaps maybe अति रमाइलो हप्ता थियो प्रिमियर लिगमा यसपालि. So to kick off, we had Norwich City taking on Leicester City, which was a late night game. Norwich City went on to have a 1-0 victory over Leicester City in the game, and Jamal Lewis scored the only goal in the game, but that's the fifth victory in the season, now 4 points away from the safe zone. So expected goals has led Norwich City at 0.6 to Leicester City's 1.7. Disappointing performance for Leicester. They aimed on taking the 3 points from the game but couldn't. So next up we had Brighton taking on Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace won the game 1-0. Benteke had his second goal involvement in the Premier League after going goalless for almost a year. Jordan Ayew scored the only goal in the game in the 70th minute with 23 shots with 8 on target, whereas Crystal Palace had only 12 shots with 3 on target. The result means Crystal Palace are 12th with 36 points and Brighton are in the 15th position with 28 points. Newcastle took on Burnley, not an eventful game. Scoreline ended up as 0-0, but it was Burnley who had 8 shots on target with only 1 on target. Being on the 9th position with 38 points, that didn't look like the Burnley way as of how they are playing this season, but it ended the way 0-0. Norwich City in the 14th position with 32 points. A disappointment for Chelsea yet again. They were leading 1-0. They were leading 1-0 before Bournemouth struck 2, and later on Marcus Alonso, he got his second goal of the game and equalized for Chelsea, the game ending 2-2. So this was a nail, you can say, in the UCL quest for Chelsea, but they still are in the 4th position with 45 points and Bournemouth in the 18th position with 27 points. So, and the heartbreak for Liverpool fans has finally arrived. The invincibility quest is finally over. It was much to the joy of maybe 4 to 5 sides, the blue side of Liverpool, red side of Manchester, red side of London, and yes, Hornets. It didn't look like Watford deserved to be in the relegation zone. They were 19th before this game, placed 19th before this game, but they played like serious contenders for the season. Yes guys, if you didn't watch the game, please watch the highlights. It was a serious riot run over Liverpool by Watford. It was a combination of team effort from the striking to the defense. As a whole, Watford played like real champions. So the score ended 3-0. Sarr getting in 2 goals in the 53rd minute and 59th minute, and Dinley getting in the 3rd goal in the 71st minute, which ended all hopes of invincibility for Liverpool. So heartbreak guys, but still the title is on. And yes, it's been a tough last 1 month for Liverpool, having continuously lost games, lost to Atletico, lost to Watford now, almost losing out to West Ham, and say what, another loss in the FA Cup 5th round to Chelsea. So it's been a hard moment for Liverpool. So let's see what happens for them in the coming days. So, and there have been criticisms with 1 game loss against Watford. There have been many criticisms coming in that the defense is weak, they are not up to the mark and stuff, but yeah, they're still in the title quest. Okay, so next up we had was Tottenham taking on Wolverhampton. So Wolverhampton went on to win the game in the last minutes, you can say last moments of the game, with 2-3 victory over Tottenham. So Diego Jota scored in the 12th minute in the second half, leveling the score lines, but the winner came from Raul Jimenez, who was quite all around the game in the 73rd minute. So the standout for me this game was Diego Jota, and you got to see one of the moves that Diego Jota made for the 3rd goal to provide Jimenez the assist, and that was a spectacle. He made a complete mockery of Lucas Moura, but watch out for that video in the episode. So that was a very good effort from Diego Jota. He was a standout player for me in the game. Next up, we had Everton taking on Manchester United. So both the sides were enjoying before this game. I think they were happy, very happy that having Liverpool lost the game and lost the invincibility. So United, Everton, both very happy. But another VAR controversy, another week of VAR controversy. So that didn't go good with Everton. They expected all 3 points from the game, but the VAR didn't seem to give them the 3 points. They had to settle down for one. And yes, Everton goal came in the starting minutes, the 3rd minute of the game, and that was a howler by David De Gea. But I don't know, there have been criticisms coming for David De Gea as to is he the best keeper with Dean Henderson coming back to United with the end of the season. But maybe a mental consolation rather than something coming out from the heart. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at his press conference after the game went on to say that he still believes De Gea is the best keeper in the world. So let's see what happens with end of the season. So result means Everton in the 11th place with 37 points and United in the 5th place with 42 points. Last game that we are covering this weekend for Premier League is West Ham taking on Southampton. West Ham went on to win the game 3-1. Bowen scored the opening goal in the 15th minute before Michael Ofawemi equalized the score in the 31st minute. Sebastian Haller put the home team in front as he scored in the 40th minute before Michael Antonio put the game to bed in the 54th minute, meaning that West Ham are in the 16th position with 27 points and Southampton in the 13th position with 34 points. अब हामीले एउटा गाना चलाउन गइरहेछौँ हजुरको लागि. So enjoy the गाना Cheerleaders by Omi. See you after the break.
When I need motivation, my one solution is my queen, cause she stays strong. Yeah, yeah. She is always in my corner, right there when I wanna. All these other girls are tempting, but I'm empty when you're gone. And they say, do you need me? Do you think I'm pretty? Do I make you feel like cheating? I'm like, no, not really, cause oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. She walks like a model. She grants my wishes like a genie in a bottle. Yeah, yeah, cause I'm the wizard of love, and I got the magic wand. All these other girls are tempting, but I'm empty when you're gone. And they say, do you need me? Do you think I'm pretty? Do I make you feel like cheating? I'm like, no, not really, cause oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. She gives me love and affection. Baby, did I mention you're the only girl for me? No, I don't need a next one. Mama loves you too. She thinks I made the right selection. Now all that's left to do is just for me to put the question. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her.
मार्बल ग्रेनाइट सिपी फिटिङ्स बाथवेयर र सेनेटरीका लागि पूर्वाञ्चलमै पहिलो एक्सक्लुसिभ सोरुम रोयल मार्बल अब विराटनगरमा। रोयल मार्बल प्राइभेट लिमिटेड, हाम्रो अस्पताल अगाडि एयरपोर्ट मोड, 021 460 231 र 98 017 083 33।
Royal Marble, experience the royal living.
गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल।
गुलाबी आंखें जो मैंने देखी। अरे कति टाइम लगाएको? ल भयो राम्री छौ राम्री, छिटो गर न।
साँच्ची हेर्नु त साडी राम्रो कि म राम्री?
ओहो, साडीमा त तिमी झनै राम्री।
त्यसैले भन्नुस् न त यस म्याम।
म त सधैँ भन्छु यस म्याम। तपाईँ नि?
तपाईँ पनि भन्नुस् यस म्याम। फ्यान्सी साडी, लेहेंगा, चुनरी, सर्टिङ सुटिङ, बेडसिटका लागि अब यस म्याम।
एसी सहितको सारी सोरुम यस म्याम, सागर मार्केट, दोस्रो तला, मेन रोड, जोगबनी।
We deal in quality, not in quantity.
तुझ पे फिदा मैं क्यों हुआ।
सोमानी ड्युरा ग्रेस लन्च, पूर्वाञ्चलको एक मात्र सोरुम सिटी मार्बलमा। सोमानीका ड्युरा ग्रेस ठुला ठुला टाइल्सका साथसाथै जेक्वायरका फर्सेट र सेनेटरी वेयरका साथै मार्बल ग्रेनाइट, मार्बल फ्लोगार्डका सीपीभीसी, पीवीसी फिटिङ र पीवीसी बोर्डहरू खोजे जस्तो उचित मूल्यमा पाउनुहुनेछ।
सिटी मार्बल, विराटनगर, भिरकुडी चोक, डीएसपी रोड।
फोन 021 52 71 81 52 71 81।
दूरीहरूलाई तोडिदेऊ, नजिक आऊ, नजिक आऊ, नजिक आऊ न।
नजिक आऊ, ताजापनको अनुभव पाऊ अनि तोडिदेऊ बाधाहरू। ताजगी भरिएको एन्टिजर्म माउथवाशको साथ, जुन अब अझै ताजा नयाँ क्लोजअपमा पाइन्छ। पाउनुहोस् 12 घण्टासम्मको ताजा सास, नयाँ धेरै ताजगी भरिएको क्लोजअपको साथ।
अब मेरो नयाँ साथी हेलो टु भेनस स्किन एन्ड हेयर ट्रान्सप्लान्ट क्लिनिक, कोशी अञ्चल अस्पताल उत्तरपट्टि, एमआर डायग्नोस्टिक भवनको दोस्रो तला, विराटनगर। 9810 55 0 316 www.venus.com.np। अब बन्ने होइन त एक्स्ट्रा अर्डिनरी।
Congratulations, ma'am.
केस नम्बर 10।
हाँ? ल उसको लुगा मेरो लुगा भन्दा चमकदार कसरी?
किनकि उसँग छ नयाँ ऋण शक्ति। यसको ब्राइट क्लिन टेक्नोलोजीले रेसामा लुकेको मैलो निकाल्छ र कपडालाई दिन्छ नयाँ जस्तै चमक। नयाँ ऋण शक्ति, सधैँ चम्किरहनु। नयाँ जस्तो चमक दिने ऋण शक्ति अब रु 20 मा पनि।
खुसीको खबर, अब विराटनगरमै पहिलो पटक दाँत सम्बन्धी सम्पूर्ण उपचार अत्याधुनिक उपकरणबाट।
त्रिभुवन विश्वविद्यालयका गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट डाक्टर पवन मेहताद्वारा अब लोकसेवा डेन्टल क्लिनिक विराटनगरमा अत्याधुनिक उपकरणबाट दाँत सम्बन्धी सम्पूर्ण समस्याको उपचार गरिन्छ। तपाईँ पनि सम्झनुहोस्।
स्तरीय, सर्वसुलभ र भरपर्दो उपचारका लागि लोकसेवा डेन्टल क्लिनिक, विराटनगर 5 बरगाछी।
सम्पर्क 9807 24 167 9807 24 167।
भाटभटेनी सुपर स्टोरको ट्राफिक सचेतना।
मोटरसाइकलमा 3 जना चढी यात्रा नगरौं।
मोटरसाइकल चलाउँदा सदैव हेलमेटको प्रयोग गरौं।
जथाभावी बाटो काट्ने र ओभरटेक गर्ने जस्ता कार्य नगरौं।
सवारी साधन चलाउँदा सवारी साधनका कागज पत्र दुरुस्त राखौं।
सवारी साधन तोकिएको स्थानमा रोकी यात्रुलाई चढाउने र ओह्राल्ने गरौं।
सवारी साधनको प्रयोगका बेलामा मोबाइलमा कुरा नगरौं।
ट्राफिक नियमको पालना गरौं, सभ्य नागरिकको परिचय दिउँ।
जिल्ला ट्राफिक कार्यालय मोरङको समन्वयमा भाटभटेनी सुपर स्टोरद्वारा जनहितमा जारी।
So hello guys, welcome to our second segment, La Liga and Bundesliga. So to begin with, the La Liga, first game we had is the El Clasico. The scoreline was actually very flattering towards Madrid. Expected goals had Madrid at 1.04 to Barcelona's 1.59. Vinicius Jr. opened the scoring in the 71st minute and in the process became the youngest scorer in El Clasico in the modern history. He beat Lionel Messi to get into the record books. Lionel Messi, when he went on to score in his El Clasico, he went on to get a hat-trick. So with that, we're continuing. Mariano put the icing on the cake. as he scored in the 91st minute of the game. Madrid had 13 shots with 5 on target in comparison to Barcelona's 9 shots with 4 on target. Result means Madrid moved back to top of the table with 56 points and Barcelona just a point behind at 55. Real Sociedad took on Valladolid. So Real Sociedad went on to win the game 1-0. Adnan Januzaj scored the only goal of the game in the 60th minute to fire home victory for the home side. Real Sociedad had an expected goal of 2.1 to 0.060. So that was the win propelled Sociedad to third position with 53 points and Valladolid to remain in the 15th position with 29 points. Espanyol took on Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid, who were amongst the top competitors every season at par with Real Madrid and Barcelona, seem to be very inconsistent this season. Last 6 games they have won 2, drawn 3 and lost 1. Savage scored an own goal to put the home side Espanyol into the lead in the 24th minute, while Sal Niguez, who is midfield maestro, equalized for the away team in the 47th minute and snatched 1 point for Atletico Madrid. Espanyol had an expected goal of 1.51 to Atletico's 0.7. So result means Atletico are still in the European competition, a fight for the European competition place at the 5th position with 44 points and Espanyol in the 20th position with 20 points. Bundesliga. Hoffenheim took on Bayern Munich, so this was a much eventful, you can say, not in a good manner, but Hoffenheim went on to lose the game 6-0. So what was not eventful, what was not a positive sign for this game was the game was actually stopped and in the end minutes, just before the end minutes, due to some inappropriate activity by some Bayern fans who showed inappropriate banners towards the Hoffenheim manager. So the game was briefly stopped and again it was later started, but the players just passed around the ball amongst themselves and saw the game out. So it was Gnabry who opened the scoring in the 2nd minute of the game, Kimmich doubling the scoreline in the 70th minute, Zizi grabbed the 3rd in the 15th minute, Coutinho added misery as he scored in the 33rd minute, and Leon Goretzka, who came on as a substitute, scored in the 6th and the 62nd minute. So Bayern still in the 1st position with 52 points and Hoffenheim in the 8th position with 34 points. Borussia Dortmund, close rivals to Bayern Munich for the title race, took on Freiburg and ended up winning the game 1-0. So they continued their resurging form for the victory over mid-table Freiburg. Jordan Sancho scored the only goal of the game in the 15th minute. Dortmund in the 3rd position with 48 points and Freiburg in the 9th position with 33 points. Leipzig took on Leverkusen. Leipzig had surely blown the title away. The way this Bayern team is playing now, I can't see Leipzig catching them, especially with the results like this. Leon Bailey opened the scoring for the away team in the 29th minute before Patrick leveled things in the 32nd minute. So the game ended 1-1 and both teams shared points among themselves. Leipzig had 10 shots on target with only 2 on target in comparison to Leverkusen's 15 with only 6 on target. So both teams did not fare well in the striking positions. So with that we end the segment La Liga and Bundesliga. See you after the break with the song Rockabye by Clean Bandit.
Call it love and devotion. Call it a mom's adoration. Foundation, a special bond of creation. For all the single moms out there going through frustration. Clean Bandit, China Ball, and Marie thing make them air.
She works the nights by the water. She's gone astray, so far away from her father's daughter. She just wants a life for a baby. All on her own, no one will come. She's got to save him.
Daily struggle.
She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Stay up there.
She tells him your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to do.
Stay up
So
there. cause any obstacle come you well prepare. And no mama you never shed tear, cause you have to set things year after year. And you give the youth love beyond compare. You find the school fee and the bus fare. When the pops disappear, in a wrong bar can't find him nowhere. Steadily your workflow, everything you know, so you're not stop, no time for your dear.
Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you. So rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
With a bang, 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 alright then. Rock-a-bye, rock-a-bye. Rock-a-bye, rock-a-bye. Rock-a-bye, down by the cry. Lift up your head, lift it up to the sky, yo. Rock-a-bye, down by the cry. Angels around you, just dry your eye.
Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, she tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Stay up there,
She
stay up
tells
there.
him your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to do. So rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a-bye.
You rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a-bye.
You rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a-bye.
You rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
With a bang, 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 alright then. Rock-a-bye, down by the cry. Lift up your head, lift it up to the sky, yo. Rock-a-bye, down by the cry. Angels around you, just dry your eye, car. Rock-a-bye, down by the cry. Lift up your head, lift it up to the sky, yo. Rock-a-bye, down by the cry. Angels around you, just dry your eye.
ओहो शिला, धेरै दिनपछि भेट भयो नि। पहिलेको भन्दा तिमी त निकै फेरेछौ।
ए हो र, जबदेखि मैले खुकुरी ब्रान्ड शुद्ध तोरीको तेल प्रयोग गरेँ तबदेखि नै म स्वस्थ छु र मेरा परिवार पनि स्वस्थ नै छन्। त्यसैले म तिमीलाई पनि अलि महँगो भए तापनि यही खुकुरी ब्रान्ड शुद्ध तोरीको तेल नै प्रयोग गर्ने सल्लाह दिन्छु।
त्यसो भए म पनि आजदेखि यही खुकुरी ब्रान्ड शुद्ध तोरीको तेल नै प्रयोग गर्छु।
हजुर, 2 दशकदेखि उपलब्ध हुँदै आएको उही हाम्रो खुकुरी ब्रान्ड शुद्ध तोरीको तेल नै प्रयोग गरी ढुक्क हौं।
घर घर अनि गृहिणीको साथ हुलासले बनाउँदैछ परिवार एकसाथ।
बुबालाई हुलास आटाको रोटीको स्वाद होस् वा आमालाई बासमती चामलको भात, खानामा रहर दालको साथ हुन्छन् सबै खाएर गदगद हुलासको पापड।
हुलास फुड्सका उत्पादनहरू हुलास आटा, हुलास बासमती राइस, जिरा मसिनो राइस,
हुलासको कुरुम कुरुम चिउरा, हुलासको इडली राइस।
हुलासले बनाउँदैछ परिवार एकसाथ।
आयो फेरि आयो हे बागमती प्लास्टिक, गाउँ सहर सबैको घर घर बागमती प्लास्टिक। हो यो गौरव नेपालको प्लास्टिकका सामानहरूमा सबैभन्दा पहिलो, कहिल्यै नटुट्ने कहिल्यै नफुट्ने बागमतीका राइनो ब्रान्डका प्लास्टिकका सामानहरू तपाईहरुको चोक बजारमा फेरि आयो है। राइनो
अनब्रेकेबल।
विश्व शिखरको फेरि सप्तकोशी मुहान, छाती बनेर हाँस्छ इलामको बगान। मिथिलाको सभ्यता सप्तकोशीको नाम बन्दैछ आज उही पूर्वको अर्को सान। सिमेन्ट सप्तकोशी गौरव बनिरहेछ, विकासको बाटोलाई सधैँ कोरिरहेछ।
सप्तकोशी ओपिसी सिमेन्ट, पूर्वको गौरव।
बचत पनि गर्नुपर्छ, ऋण पनि चाहिन्छ, सुरक्षा र सहज सेवा ब्याङ्कबाटै पाइन्छ। बैंकमा खाता अझै खोलौँ राख्नुहुन्न भाका गाउँ सहर जताततै प्रभु बैंकको शाखा समृद्धिको सहयात्री प्रभु बैंक नै रोजौँ बैंक रोज्दा आज होइन भोलिसम्म सोचौँ
160 भन्दा बढी शाखा भएको प्रभु बैंकसँगै कारोबार गरौँ प्रभु बैंक विश्वास लिन्छौँ विश्वास दिन्छौँ
बुन्दैछ नयाँ कथा घोल्दैछ स्वाद नयाँ जोडिन्छ हरेक चुस्कीमा नेपालीपनकै आभास यहाँ मुस्कान छर्दै मायामा घुल्दै मिठास भर्दै मनलाई जोड्दै रेड लेबलको आफ्नोपनको
ब्रुक बन्ड रेड लेबल स्वाद आफ्नोपनको
बालबालिकालाई दादुरा र रुबेला रोगबाट बचाउन यही फागुन र चैत्र महिनामा खोप अभियान हुँदैछ। आफ्नो 9 महिनादेखि 5 वर्ष मुनिका बालबालिकालाई खोप लगाउन नजिकैको खोप केन्द्रमा लैजाऊ।
यसले बालबालिकाको जीवन रक्षा गर्छ। यो खोप निशुल्क पाइन्छ र यो सुरक्षित छ। नेपालबाट दादुरा र रुबेला रोग निवारण गरौँ।
युनिसेफ र साझेदारहरूको प्राविधिक सहयोगमा नेपाल सरकार स्वास्थ्य तथा जनसङ्ख्या मन्त्रालय र एनसेलद्वारा जनहितमा जारी।
आयो होली मिरिन्डा खोली मिरिन्डा साथी भाइ मस्ती गर्छन् मिरिन्डा खोली घुट पिउँछन् मिरिन्डा खोली खेल्छन् सबले होली परिवार होस् या साथी भाइ गरौँ मजा मस्ती ठट्टा है मिरिन्डा खोली
मिरिन्डा खोली खेलौँ होली 2.25 लिटर मिरिन्डाको साथमा पाउनुहोस् एक प्याकेट होली कलर सित्तैमा ह्याप्पी होली फ्रम मिरिन्डा।
बोर मान्दै थिए एक दिन सबै आइडिया फुर्यो नेबीको म भित्र झट्टै नेबीको बिस्कुटको प्याकेट जसै खोले नेबीको भन्ना साथ सबका आँखा खुले नेबीको सबले आवाज लाए नेबीको बिस्कुट खाने हो नेबीको भन्दै रमाए जब खाए नेबीको मन खुसी सबैको डेजर्ट बनी मैले बाँडे चकलेट नेबीको को गजब भयो सबैजना ताल ठोक्न थाले नेबीको बिस्कुट खाने हो नेबीको भन्दै रम्न थाले
नेभिकोले अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरको कुकिजहरू पनि बजारमा उपलब्ध गराएको जानकारी गराउँदछौँ। नेपालको पहिलो बिस्कुट तथा कन्फेक्सनरी उत्पादक बिस्कुट भनेकै नेभिको हेल्दी फुड हेल्दी मूड।
Who decides the way you wear your hair? The whims of dryness? The tantrums of split ends? Or is it hair fall's decision? Don't let hair problems decide the way you wear your hair. Hair problems mean hair damage. Dove, with the nourishment of 1 quarter moisturizing milk and keratin actives, repairs damage from within. For beautiful hair that you can wear your way. Dove.
BFM के आवाज सबैको माझ सुन्दै जाऊ सुनाउँदै जाऊ BFM 91.2 100% तपाईको।
Ciao, bentornato. So that was all the Italian vocabulary that I had. So as you know, I introduced in Italian. So it is a Serie A podcast. So in Serie A, there were as many as 5 games which were postponed this week, including the top of the table clash, Derby d'Italia, Juventus versus Inter Milan, which was to be played on February 29th, has been postponed due to the outbreak of coronavirus in Italy. The Coppa Italia semi-final tie between Juventus and AC Milan in Turin on Wednesday has also been postponed. Italy is the hardest hit country in Europe, with the government considering closing all schools and universities until mid-March. As many as 107 people have died in Italy from the virus, with 3,089 confirmed cases as reported by Sky News. So there were still some few games which took place, so will be reporting on that. The first game was Lazio versus Bologna, which Lazio won 2-0. Lazio have gone top of the table with Juventus and Inter's game postponed due to coronavirus epidemic, as I just said. Luis Alberto, former Liverpool player, opened the scoring in the 18th minute before Joaquin Correa doubled the scoreline in the 21st minute. Lazio can definitely win the Scudetto if they continue this form. You know, they are in a very, very hot form, and they can. It's not beyond the realms of reality. The result means Lazio are top of the table with 62 points and Bologna are in 10th with 34 points. Moving on to our second game, it was Lecce versus Atalanta, which Atalanta won by 7 goals to 2. It is the second time this season that Atalanta have scored 7 goals in a game. I mean, it's not even shocking, you know, like the way they have been performing even in the Champions League. So Donati scored an own goal in the 17th minute to put the away team in front before Zapata doubled the scoreline in the 22nd minute. There was a mini comeback, or at least a sort of, when Riccardo Saponara pulled one back in the 29th minute before Lecce, and Donati made amendments for his earlier own goal by equalizing in the 39th minute. But you know, it was just like the beginning of the game. The second half, however, was a different affair. Joseph Ilicic opened the scoring right after a restart in the 47th minute before Zapata grabbed his second of the game in the 54th minute. Zapata grabbed his hat-trick in the 62nd minute, which was assisted by Ilicic. So both of them had an amazing game. Luis Muriel scored in the 87th minute to make the scoreline 6-2 before Ruslan Malinowski added more salt to an already deep wound. So what does the result mean? The result means Atalanta are in 4th with 48 points and Lecce are in 16th with 25 points. Atalanta are having an amazing season. In our third game and the last game that we'll cover this week, it was Cagliari versus Roma. It was a tight game. It was a good fight by Cagliari and the scoreline was 4-3 to Roma. So Roma grinded out an important result in the quest for a top 4 finish. Joao Pedro opened the scoring in the 28th minute for the home team before Croatian striker Kalinic, the same guy who left the Croatian camp early in the last World Cup, leveled things up a minute later. Kalinic then went on to score his second of the game in the 41st minute before Justin Kluivert, son of Patrick Kluivert, whom you all might be knowing, grabbed his first and Roma's third in the 64th minute. Gaston Pereiro pulled one back for the home team in the 75th minute, but Henrik Mkhitaryan restored the 2-goal cushion in the 81st minute. Joao Pedro grabbed his second of the game in the 89th minute, which proved to be nothing more than a consolation. He's having a good season by his own standards also. The win means Roma are now in 5th with 45 points and Cagliari are in 11th with 32 points. So now, before we move on to our next segment, we'll play a song. You enjoy the song. It's titled Tremor by Dimitri Vegas and Martin Garrix and Like Mike, and loosen up for the coming weekend.
सुपरस्टोरको ट्राफिक सचेतना।
मोटरसाइकलमा 3 जना चढी यात्रा नगरौं।
मोटरसाइकल चलाउँदा सदैव हेलमेटको प्रयोग गरौं।
जथाभावी बाटो काट्ने र ओभरटेक गर्ने जस्ता कार्य नगरौं।
सवारी साधन चलाउँदा सवारी साधनका कागज पत्र दुरुस्त राखौं। सवारी साधन तोकिएको स्थानमा रोकी यात्रुलाई चढाउने र ओह्राल्ने गरौं।
सवारी साधनको प्रयोगका बेलामा मोबाइलमा कुरा नगरौं।
ट्राफिक नियमको पालना गरौं, सभ्य नागरिकको परिचय दिउँ।
जिल्ला ट्राफिक कार्यालय मोरङको समन्वयमा भाटभटेनी सुपरस्टोरद्वारा जनहितमा जारी।
खुसीको खबर, अब विराटनगरमै पहिलो पटक दाँत सम्बन्धी सम्पूर्ण उपचार अत्याधुनिक उपकरणबाट।
त्रिभुवन विश्वविद्यालयका गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट डाक्टर पवन मेहताद्वारा अब लोकसेवा डेन्टल क्लिनिक विराटनगरमा अत्याधुनिक उपकरणबाट दाँत सम्बन्धी सम्पूर्ण समस्याको उपचार गरिन्छ। तपाईँ पनि सम्झनुहोस्।
स्तरीय सर्वसुलभ र भरपर्दो उपचारका लागि लोकसेवा डेन्टल क्लिनिक विराटनगर 5 बरगाछी।
सम्पर्क 9807 24 167 9807 24 167।
हिमाल पहाड मधेस तराई नेपाली परिवारको एउटै रोजाइ वाइ वाइ।
प्रिमियर नेक्स्ट 500D लचिकिन्छ तर टुट्दैन, यसमै छ मजबुती सर्वाधिक डक्टिलिटी। प्रिमियर नेक्स्ट 500D
उच्चतम डक्टिलिटी भएको प्रिमियर नेक्स्ट 500D को एक्सट्रिप्ट टेक्नोलोजीले दिन्छ भूकम्प प्रतिरोधात्मक निर्माणलाई एक्स्ट्रा बन्ड र एक्स्ट्रा स्ट्रेन्थ। भरोसा नयाँ युग निर्माणको प्रिमियर नेक्स्ट 500D TMT बार लचकिन्छ तर टुट्दैन।
हेलो
हेलो।
अनि भाउजू कपडाहरू त मन पर्यो नि।
किन मन नपर्नु, त्यस्तो राम्रो राम्रो कपडाहरू पठाइदिनु भएछ। यहाँ त मलाई सबैले सोधेर हैरान पारिसके कहाँ किनेको भनेर। के रे त्यो पसलको नाम?
त्यही हाम्रो सधैँ किनिराख्ने ठाउँ आदर्श वस्त्रालय क्या। हाम्रो पसल आदर्श वस्त्रालय। अनि त्यहाँ त रङ डिजाइन कपडा सबै राम्रो हुन्छ के भाउजू। अनि मलाई त जे चाहिए पनि आदर्श वस्त्रालय गयो ढुक्क।
हजुर, हामी कहाँ जे पनि पाइन्छ। फेसनेबल साडी, बुटिक साडी, कुर्ता, कुर्ता सुरुवाल, टप्स, प्लाजो, लेगिङ्स, सर्टिङ सुटिङ, बेडसिट, बेड कभरका साथै अन्डरगार्मेन्ट्स पनि पाइन्छ। आदर्श वस्त्रालय, मेन रोड, जोगबनी। एक दामको पसल आदर्श वस्त्रालय, जोगबनी।
उफ, अरे जे गर्दा नि गएन, के गर्ने? जति गरे पनि फेरि आइहाल्यो।
के तपाईँ फेसमा आउने स्पट्सले गर्दा दिक्क हुनु भएको छ? अब यो चिन्ता पन्ड्स व्हाइट ब्युटीलाई छोडिदिनुहोस्, किनकि यसमा छ जिन व्हाइट फर्मुला जसले मुहारमा भएको जिद्दी स्पट्स हटाउँछ अनि त्यसलाई फेरि आउनबाट रोक्छ। मात्र 7 दिनमा पाउनुहोस् निख्रिएको स्पटलेस त्वचा।
नयाँ पन्ड्स व्हाइट ब्युटी विथ जिन व्हाइट फर्मुला, किनकि निख्रिएको स्पटलेस स्किन सधैँ पर्फेक्ट।
बालबालिकालाई दादुरा र रुबेला रोगबाट बचाउन यही फागुन र चैत्र महिनामा खोप अभियान हुँदैछ। आफ्नो 9 महिनादेखि 5 वर्ष मुनिका बालबालिकालाई खोप लगाउन नजिकैको खोप केन्द्रमा लैजाऊ।
यसले बालबालिकाको जीवन रक्षा गर्छ। यो खोप निशुल्क पाइन्छ र यो सुरक्षित छ। नेपालबाट दादुरा र रुबेला रोग निवारण गरौँ।
युनिसेफ र साझेदारहरूको प्राविधिक सहयोगमा नेपाल सरकार स्वास्थ्य तथा जनसङ्ख्या मन्त्रालय र एनसेलद्वारा जनहितमा जारी।
Get the right care for your child only at Cambridge Montessori Preschool and Daycare.
Cambridge Montessori, incubating leaders for tomorrow.
Admission open. Visit cambridgemontessoriglobal.org.
Contact Cambridge Montessori Preschool and Daycare, Goduli Marg, near Bankaryalay, Viratnagar 4, 9852047547, 9852047547.
हर एक प्रहर, हर एक सहर, हर एक गहन तिम्रै छना। BFM सुन्छु म सधैँ रमाउँछु, यो
हाम्रो रेडियो हाम्रो रेडियो
Hello, welcome back to the VAR show. So this is the last segment and I'll be going pretty fast because we have to cover a lot of stuffs, but nonetheless I'll be clear. It's not like I'll just go rush through. Okay, so we'll start off without wasting much time. First, Carabao Cup or the League Cup. So who played first? Aston Villa versus Manchester City. It was a final. It was in the new Wembley Stadium. So what was the scoreline? Man City won the game by 2-1. Man City have won their third League Cup on the bounce. Since Guardiola has come, they have won, I think, 3 of the last 4. And in overall, they have won 5 in the last 7 years. So that's amazing, you know. Even, I know people don't value the cup a lot, but it's amazing to win 5 of the last 7 and 3 on the bounce. So Aguero opened the scoring in the 28th minute before Rodri doubled the scoreline from Gundogan's corner. So Rodri had an amazing game this final, amazing game. Tanzania international Mbwana Samata, who transferred to Aston Villa in the January, pulled one back for the villains in the 41st minute when he headed home from El Ghazi's cross, and it proved nothing more than a consolation. City had 22 shots on target, 22. In comparison, Villa had only 5 with 3 on target. So once again, congratulations to Manchester City for winning the League Cup 3 times on the bounce. So moving on, we also had the FA Cup. So I'll just say the results. So first game was Arsenal versus Portsmouth, which Arsenal won by 2-0. Second up on Wednesday, March 4th, it was Chelsea versus Liverpool, which Chelsea won 2-0. West Brom lost 3-2 against Newcastle United. Sheffield United, who have been flying high in the Premier League, won 2-1 against Reading. Sheffield Wednesday lost 1-0 against Manchester City. Tottenham bowed out of the competition against Norwich when they lost against Norwich in the penalties. The score at full time was 1-1. Leicester City won 1-0 against Birmingham City, and Manchester United won 3-0 against Derby County. So what is the future draw? So the draw also has come out. So Sheffield United will play Arsenal, Newcastle will play Manchester City, Norwich City will play Manchester United, and Leicester City will play Chelsea. So that was FA Cup. Moving on to the French League, PSG won 4-0 against Sporting Lyon. Holders PSG continue to steamroll teams. There is nothing new in this. They continue to steamroll. The only problem is they failed to turn up for Champions League matches. So what happened in the game? Pablo Sarabia opened the scoring in the 3rd minute before Kylian Mbappe doubled the scoreline in the 74th minute. So it wasn't an easy win. Mauro Icardi scored in the 77th minute to put further distance between the two teams, and Mbappe, Kylian Mbappe, who has been linked to Barcelona and Real Madrid, all the major teams, grabbed his second of the game in the 91st minute when he scored from the corner. PSG had 23 shots with 11 on target. In comparison, Sporting Lyon had 9 shots with 3 on target. So you can see the gulf in class between the two teams. The only real concern for the home fans will be Di Maria's early substitution, which looked like an injury. The win means PSG are on course for another French league title, as they sit comfortably in the first position with 68 points, 13 clear of the nearest rival Marseille, whereas Dijon languished in the 17th position with 27 points. So we'll also have few laws of the game which we had started, but unfortunately we could not continue last week due to the time constraints. So this week we'll talk about Law 8 and 9. Law 8 is the start and restart of the play. Kickoff is generally determined by a coin toss, whereby the winning team can either choose to start with the ball or choose which goal they would like to attack. The losing team is then afforded whatever choice the winner does not elect to take. Kickoff occurs at the start of each half and after each goal scored, and is taken at the center of the halfway line. If a team scores a goal, the opposing team is given the kickoff to restart the match. This was Law 8, which is start and restart of play. And now we'll say Law 9, that is ball in and out of play. The ball is out of play when it fully crosses either the goal line or the touch line. It is also out of play if the referee stops play for any reason. If for any reason the ball strikes the frame of the goal or the referee and remains within the goal and touch lines, it is still in play. So that was law 8 and 9. So next week we'll cover further laws. So that is it from us this week. Hope you enjoyed our show. We will see you again next week, same day, same time. Have a good evening and a good week. Do not drink and drive, and protect yourself from the virus which is doing the rounds. Stay safe, use sanitizer, cover your mouth and sneeze. So that is us from this week. Namaste, adios, and we'll play a song before we go, titled Purple Lamborghini by Skrillex. It is from the movie Suicide Squad. Enjoy the song, loosen up for the coming weekend, and see you next week.
Biggest boss and I've been a trillist. I'm a bigger problem when I click with Skrillex. Murder on my mind, it's time to pray to God. My revolver's not religious, the revolution's born. You wanna know my name, to go and tell us us. You wanna know my gang, Suicide Squad. Pistol on my waist, I might make a mistake. Headshot, oh my God, am I crazy? Drugs every corner, this is Gotham City. Killer Croc came to kidnap you to cut out your kidney. Ain't no mercy, got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose, so she know that pussy worth it. Flooded Rolex at the Grammy Awards. They still selling dope, that's those Miami boys. Killers everywhere, it ain't no place to run. Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose, don't be begging for your life, cause that's a lost cause. High stakes, body armor, suicide, boy. It's the time for games and it's the time to kill. Make up your mind, baby, cause the time is here. Capital murder, capital letters. Yeah, she catching my vibe, but she can't fathom my cheddar. Need a couple gang members for these new endeavors. From this point on, anything we do together. Body on the corner, million in the trunk. 7 figures, how I spend that every other month. Killers on the corner, talents in the clip. Build a palace out in Paris just to fill with bitches. Say my name and I'm coming with the gun squad. Everybody running, homie, is only one gun. Cocaine, white Ferrari, I'm in the fast lane. Every day was life and death, that's when the cash came. Count money, drug residue, even blood on it. He had it driving till I put my cuz on it. Kicking in the door, boy, the Suicide Squad. Needle in my arm, so I'm do or die for it. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. God, my revolver's not religious, the revolution's born. You wanna know my name, to go and tell us us. You wanna know my gang, Suicide Squad. Pistol on my waist, I might make a mistake. Headshot, oh my God, am I crazy? Drugs every corner, this is Gotham City. Killer Croc came to kidnap you to cut out your kidney. Ain't no mercy, got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose, so she know that pussy worth it. Flooded Rolex at the Grammy Awards. They still selling dope, that's those Miami boys. Killers everywhere, it ain't no place to run. Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose, don't be begging for your life, cause that's a lost cause. High stakes, body armor, suicide, boy. It's the time for games and it's the time to kill. Make up your mind, baby, cause the time is here. Capital murder, capital letters. Yeah, she catching my vibe, but she can't fathom my cheddar. Need a couple gang members for these new endeavors. From this point on, anything we do together. Body on the corner, million in the trunk. 7 figures, I spend that every other month. Killers on the corner, talents in the clip. Build a palace out in Paris just to fill with bitches. Say my name and I'm coming with the gun squad. Everybody running, homie, is only one gun. Cocaine, white Ferrari, I'm in the fast lane. Every day was life and death, that's when the cash came. Count money, drug residue, even blood on it. He had it dropping till I put my cuz on it. Kicking in the door for the suicide squad. Needle in my arm, so I'm do or die for it. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Huh. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Huh. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rosé. Huh.
BFM 91.2 को स्टुडियो घडीमा रात्रिको ठिक 8 बजेको छ।
यस टाइम चेकका प्रायोजक